I think the House deserves to foot thump for the Honorable Speaker for sponsoring that girl from Naivasha to attend the Alliance Girls High School. And you know, the Member of Parliament for Naivasha may not even have had knowledge of this, Honorable Speaker. And you know, Honorable Speaker, it is good for you at times to step in, because it is not all your members, Honorable Speaker, who will have the empathy to sympathize. And you know, there are some members, Honorable Speaker, based on who they work with, who will think of where that girl came from. That girl's father came from Bungoma. So they will not even consider that girl for bursary. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for sponsoring that girl from Naivasha into the Alliance Girls High School. And I hope we can all do that, Honorable Speaker. But I was saying, this school, Honorable Speaker, last year alone admitted an additional 600 students. In fact, it has taken the intervention of His Excellency the President to help build new dormitories for them to be able to accommodate these extra numbers. And Honorable Speaker, all these schools, including the schools in the gallery now, the school from All Kalau, when they visit this house, Honorable Speaker, they visit us because they want to learn what we want to do in this house. And it is good that we are encouraging these young ones to come to the house. And I must thank you, Honorable Speaker, and the Commission for always availing the facilities for our students to come and learn, so that they do not fall into the temptation of some of their leaders today who are misinforming the country on what is going on, Honorable Speaker. I have seen leaders pretend that there is a finance bill in this house that does not exist. A finance bill, Honorable Speaker, I saw some, and you know, Honorable Speaker, it is sad when some are senior lawyers, some who have served in this house for a long time, pretend that the finance bill that is coming before the House, which is lined for first reading today, has provisions that are converting leasehold land to freehold land to leasehold and taxing land, Honorable Speaker. And I want to encourage Kenyans, just like these students are coming to learn, to take time and familiarize themselves with the provisions of what is contained in bills. And they are freely available on the parliamentary website, including the finance bill. Because I've seen a lot of misinformation on social media, Honorable Speaker. In fact, there is one person from KJ's constituency, I think he's called KINUTHIA, FANYA something, or FANYA nothing. FANYA nothing, I don't know. Who the member for Dagoretti South tells me that man is vying for an MCA seat, or vied for an MCA seat in Dagoretti South. And I saw him on a clip on social media telling Kenyans that all your freehold land will be converted into leasehold through the finance bill, and you start paying taxes for it. And you know, the finance bill has no such provision. And not just the finance bill, we have no bill before this House with any such provision. And I've seen a lot of things, Honorable Speaker. I saw another one today circulating something that they pretend to be the finance bill, and they even color code clauses that do not exist. And they are circulating them on TikTok. And now that's why, Honorable Speaker, I must thank all these schools that are bringing their students to the National Assembly, so that they understand when a bill comes for first reading, it is only the clerks on the table who read the bill, the title of the bill, first reading, and put it down. When the bill comes for second reading, we debate that bill as was published. You remember, Honorable Speaker, in 2024 during the finance bill, because of the misinformation and disinformation that had gone on, when we voted for second reading of the bill, many Kenyans believed that that was fait accompli, that bill had now passed, and nothing was ever going to change. Because Kenyans did not understand that we debate the bill as was published, informed by what Kenyans said during public participation, and we will then factor in what they said during public participation during committee of the whole, and finalize with the bill in the third reading. And I think, Honorable Speaker, it's good that we request the office of the clerk to at times allow these students to sit in a little bit longer And I say that because, as Millie noted, the Alliance Girls students had left, so that they understand the entire process of lawmaking. So that when they see things on TikTok, they don't believe that's it. And they understand that this bill has a process. We'll go through the process and the motions of the House, Honorable Speaker. And I say that, Honorable Speaker, as I invite all Kenyans not to believe the disinformation, the propaganda that is all over on social media, and ask the Honorable Member for Dagoretti South, Honorable KJ. Please go and educate that MCA aspirant in your constituency. I know you paid bursary for him. I would not ask you to recall the bursary, but at least I know you told me he was a paralegal who attempted to go to university and study law. At least in law school, you learn how to process bills through parliament, and you know how to read. At least educate him, and if maybe English is a problem, you can do it in Kikuyu. I know you speak very good Kikuyu, if he understands Kikuyu. Honorable Speaker, thank you.
Honorable members, yes, Junet.
The Speaker, yes, I want to